going on, everybody? Aerodactyl Gaming here, bringing a brand new video. So today we're gonna do a Nami full gameplay walkthrough. I wanted to, seeing as Nami is my main, I wanted to do a full walkthrough on Nami and see if I can explain, throughout my entire thought process from start to finish in the game, and show what I do to progress my way throughout the game, and in the end, hopefully. So here, as we're loading in, I like to look at mastery points because it gives you a basic idea of the quality of champion and the quality of lane. As you can see in my lane, we have I have double the I've doubled the Fiddle's mastery points, so if I can ideally abuse him. He may be very, very good, and I might have a bad game, but those things happen. Kaisa has almost triple Ezreal, so the same goes. We hope that the Orianna can just kind of hold her own, because Yasuo is a very, very hard lane for Orianna. Pantheon will probably beat Mordekaiser, but Mordekaiser is a really strong champion right now. And then Lee Sin has early game potential, but Sejuani has incredible team fight potential. So in the end, we're looking at most likely a late game oriented team for my side and a early game oriented team for the other. Pantheon does have Summon Airy, which can be good for trading, but it's not good. I mean, I'd rather comment on Pantheon if I'm going to take that path. Here I'm running to this bush. I'm going to take my W because I have really strong early trade potential. My W heals an ally, hurts enemies, and it can bounce twice. So if you hit someone, it can bounce to an ally, or if you put it on yourself, it can bounce from you to an enemy to an ally. But it has to go to enemy to ally or ally to enemy. It can't go from ally to ally or enemy to enemy. And each time it bounces, it's less effective. So the heal is weaker if it's on an ally. The damage is weaker if it's on an enemy. As you can see, we're against the Ezreal Fiddle lane, which tends to be a really defensive lane, hard to kill lane. Ezreal essentially has two flashes because he has the flash, but he also has his E, which is called Arcane Shift, which allows him to just, have another flash in his kit. So that puts us at a disadvantage unless he wants to flash in and, gift us a free kill. So Fiddlesticks is going to probably poke us from this brush. But yeah. He's got a really, really obnoxious poke, because he can just put it anywhere and do a bunch of damage. So what I'm going to try and do is position myself between minions and Ezreal, because if he lands a Q, he gets a free 5 gold every time he lands that big ability. And there I'm trying to get away. Ugh. They're poking me a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Q level 2. Hopefully I can land a bubble. We ended up getting that first blood, but I kind of wish that Kaisa got it instead of me. Ezreal used heal there, which is nice. Go ahead and put my heal down on Nami. And a bubble real quick. Go ahead and flash my mastery. Give the nice. Just continue healing her up. Whack turret a couple times, and then we probably want to recall. Get off my shield there. I brought Demolish this round because I wanted to get turret plating pressure. Yeah, Yeah, it really helps for turret plating. So here I have a good amount of gold to recall the base with, so I'm going to grab my boots, and then I'm going to also, after getting my Spell Thief's upgrade, I'm going to get a Fairy Charm. And I'm actually going to wait for a second Fairy Charm here instead of getting a Control Ward, because mana regen is a must on Nami. So here as we walk back to lane, I'm going to be paying attention to what else is going on throughout the map. You can see Mordekaiser's having a rough time, as well. Orianna seems to be going fairly even. They're both 1 for 1. Or 1 and 1, I should say. So here we're just going to push out the wave a little bit. Fiddlesticks is going to be really annoying and sit in that bush probably. We just got to avoid the Ezreal poke. Fiddlesticks also has really good poke. Go ahead and level up my W. They probably have vision and river. They're really avoiding. Here I just want to keep up the pressure. Put a ward down there. So there we took a somewhat bad trade. I'm gonna go ahead and put a ward down here. As you can see, Lee Sin came in. We got a trade there with Ignite. Gonna go ahead and go forward to win out these trades. At least we should. Nice. Alright, that turned out really positively in our favor. Let's go ahead and recall. I'm out of mana. I really don't like this. Can we please recall? The reason I'm not recalling without her is I do not want my ADC to die. Gonna go ahead and get this off. Alright, yeah, we should just run away. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and get boots and mobility so that I can run up to mid lane and hopefully help save the Sejuani, or not the Sejuani, the Orianna. And then I'm gonna buy a ruby crystal because that builds into my next item. Oh shoot, did I leave? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm actually not gonna build that first. What I want to build first is the Athene's Unholy Grail. So I'm gonna buy an amplifying tomb, which gives me ability power instead. I have my mobility boots, so I'm gonna run and put a control ward by dragon. Headed here, let's get that down. I'm actually gonna put a control ward right here. Went ahead and traded right there. Notice there, what I did is I ran away from the Kaisa, so the Fiddlesticks bird thing would not jump from me to Kaisa. I didn't want to. I wanted to reduce the amount of damage Fiddle was able to get off. So here, I just got a auto as well as a W off, you know, just to make sure to poke them. Just trying to mess with them as much as possible. But as you can see, my mana pool is really, really rough. And the reason I don't build tier on her is because it doesn't build into anything I really want on her, like I do on some other support champions. So there I blocked most of his damage. What I'm doing here is I'm just gonna go ahead and continue doing what I can. I would love to go all in on them, but we don't know where Lee... Oh, Lee's top, so we can go ahead and go all in. I don't want to do it when she gets silenced, though. Getting ready to ult. If they walk up, we ult. Fiddlesticks ulted. That ended up being a good trade. I go ahead and sit back here. Make sure to help the Isa when I can. I want to walk forward and hit turret a few times. Alright, since my ADC died, I'm going to go ahead and recall here. See what I can purchase. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Chalice. Get a control word. When you get your support item quest done, you want to switch your regular ward to Oracle Lens. That's a big thing I see a lot of supports not doing, and it's really, really annoying for your ADC when, you know, your support can't be clearing out wards, they can only be placing, whereas when you have the option to be able to place and to clear out wards. So here what I'm doing is I'm just rushing back to lane. I'll probably actually clear out this control ward here real quick, or not their control ward, but their ward here. And then replace a control ward. Go ahead and get a deeper ward here. And then I'm sure that they have a control ward in this brush. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get it without taking damage from them. So what I'm doing is I'm looking down at the map. We see a Pantheon's mid lane. They ended up swapping lanes, which I'm not sure about. Alright, they have another ward here. Isa just got her upgrade. We bait, so we got Ezreal's E out. Go ahead and ping for the Sejuani to go to the mid lane. Go ahead and give Kaisa some health as well. Here. So that was a nice roam by my Kaisa. Good attentive play. I'm gonna go ahead and pressure them off of turret. That was the idea there. So here we get a good amount of pressure. Oof. That fiddle silence lasts way, way long. Alright. Alright, so here I got my Athenes, and then I'm gonna build straight into Ardent Sensor because it really, really empowers my AD carry. Let's see. So we cleared out the bot lane turret, so now I'm roaming mid lane. I want to do as much as I can to, really push out the mid lane, push our advantage so that we built bottom lane. We got 7 kills bottom lane, which is a huge advantage. Orianna should honestly be rotating to bot lane, but some mid laners aren't aware that they should trade us lanes. We ended up getting good pressure. Not sure what's happening here. Should probably ult in, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab this ward. That was quite a fight. Let's see here. That turned out really well for us. I was able to get an ult that hit all, majority of them, and then I bubbled Lee Sin, following that up. Here we go to get the Infernal. We don't need everyone to go, so Kaisa should probably go bottom lane. But that's okay. Whatever she decides. Clear out vision. Make sure to... Alright, so now let's see. I don't have a great recall, but I would get a good amount of stuff off this recall. I get both of these items here, both of these components. Let's go ahead and do that, as well as grab a control word. So I have my control word still down in this bush, but since we're not playing around, actually we should play around bottom lane here. Push bot again. Get her some good farm. Get some stuff going on. Looks like Kaisa's wanting to play around the... control ward here. Moved my control ward. They definitely know I'm here, which is perfectly fine by me, because I'm just gonna be playing aggro. That's the nice thing about playing this champion, is I can be really aggro and still benefit my team a ton. Alright, so they're fighting. I don't think that they win it. So he goes right here. Alright. You can win this. Help the Mordekaiser out. Getting a good amount of damage. Gonna go ahead and go here. Dodge his ability. Make sure to help heal the Mordekaiser up. I'm really well, not really low health, but I'm also a really squishy player. So what I don't want to do is give them a bunch of free. There you can see what I did is I healed myself to tank him, just to ensure that I didn't die there. It still was very close. Now I'm gonna grab this plant here. Gives me some mana and health. Kaisa should get this. Oh well. Oh, the Ezreal's right there. Alright, I can go ahead and recall to get Athene's, but I actually want to save bot turret. So I'm actually just chilling here. I thought Pantheon was going to push the turret. Now I recall. I just sat under turret controlling the wave. But now I go ahead and get my recall off. Get my Ardent Sensor. Purchase the first component for redemption, and I go back to lane. See, so top turret has just under 1,000 HP. I wasn't looking at myself, which could have been very bad. We know that Pantheon's right here. So I'm getting all my vision based around the top side of the map. You know, just to ensure my team remains safe. Mordekaiser's teleporting up here, so we could play around Baron. Go ahead and so what I did there was I wanted to flash out to ensure my safety. Unfortunately, turret just hit me for a ridiculous amount of health. 900 damage from turret. I mean, it's okay. It's just not what we want. I mean, I got a death there that was absolutely not necessary. So there I get my Forbidden Idol, which makes my heal and shield even stronger, as well as everything else. And with my Transcendence, it gives me ability power, so I have 20 extra ability power, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and run to Baron. They'll probably have it killed by the time I get there, but we can still head that way. I'm gonna head down toward bottom side. I got a bunch of vision set up top side, so now that we have it, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out bottom side vision. So what I'm doing here is just simply assisting the Sejuani, taking the... We actually let Lee Sin take it, unfortunately. But we did kill the Lee Sin for it, and Pantheon's right here. Or close, as far as we know. Ezreal went ahead and got Iceborne Gauntlet to counter the Kai'Sa. But luckily for us, we have a lot of strong members on our team. It's not only Kai'Sa who's strong. So we're going ahead and just pushing Baron here. We see the Pantheon, so we want to debate him out. Go ahead and drop a heal. See if I can bubble him. That ended up not going very good for us. Yeah, they actually just wiped our Baron buff because of one tornado. Defense. Go ahead and speed. My E was... My E gives them a little bit of speed boost, which is nice. There I was just chasing them. Ezreal's splitting bot. Pantheon used his thing in retreat, though. Okay. We can go ahead and get this turret. I don't know what Oriana was up to, but see. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my Eye of the Watchers. We have a heck of a lot of ability power. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can do the whole turret. But seeing as I'm only a support, there's not a whole lot I can do other than just hope. Got this, we just gotta continue to play around the teammates that can fight well, aka Kaisa. Seven-second ults. Alright, so he got a nice kill there. Alright, Yas backed. We have an advantage because they have no Ezreal. Get Kaisa. Alright, there's a Fiddlesticks there, so... What did you... Sejuani just body blocked me super hard, which is unfortunate, but... This Kai'Sa's super strong. If she was there for the whole fight, that would have gone so much better. Oh well. I'll take the fight win overall. I think I'm gonna get a Rabadon's. Whoa, what the heck? How did I end up down here? Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a Rabadon's. Alright. We can fight around it. Go, go, go. Nice Oriana. Going ahead and healing the... Go ahead and... Alright, Baron. Yeah, we can just end. Hashtag end the game. I'll take that fight win. Alright. So, that's what we're gonna end off with. I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you were informed and learned, something new or got some tips from me. So, I'll see y'all in the next one. Adios.